going to be solo over in garage window. See if he wants to jump down or just try to play around the back, but either way, still wait for the rest of the team to join in.
Well, Air's gonna lead the way with this owl drone, get really aggressive here towards the spawn. FiveK gonna see if he can pick any out. They're gonna get a good vision on this, but he has to run the heck away.
He's not able to. Suggest, and just to get him, final shot, just flipping through the corner of that concrete. Bunny gonna eat that daze. Wants to try to play off of that gravity well, but won't manage to make it happen. And this is looking like a NUTURN cleanup, and it is. Efina's only able to find a Lao. He will drop, but NUTURN, they crank up the acceleration there right at the start. Doesn't net them anything, but they have a really clean retake. There, oh, there's a joke coming. Okay,
you know, you know when Buddy picks Jet, it says, "Cool, let us go." Get it? Let us. Get it?
So just finds one, Perry finds another. Pushes in, will get himself a second kill as Efina falls down. There's a fast attempt at a plant over here on the B side. FiveK manages to find two. Can't quite stabilize to get rid of Perry. It's always a part of you. You cannot deny where you come from.
It's true. There's always going to be a little bit, like there's always certain words that get me, like the word about. Always kind of gets me a little bit.
Hyeoni with that little jiggle will spot one, but again, it's looking like they're going to try to wrap the spike around to see if it's going to be for B or C, or if it's just a fake. Seems like that will be the case as they come right back into the A lobby, but look how heavily stacked this is now from the side of NUTURN.
30 seconds left.
4 members, only solo split away. FiveK, he needs this to be a big opener, but he cannot set his aim fast enough. Hyeoni will cut him down. That'll be a weapon upgrade right off the bat. The days out with the breach stun.
Spike down A.
You know, gonna get too much. We'll find one. Zunba cleaning up Suggest. Spike now in hand. Perry in a rough spot. It's got a little bit of damage, but Efina's on the... Yeah. Difficult to come up with a real discernible reason, but that is a fantastic start. Lau says, hey, thank you very much for the Phantom. Gives them a couple parting shots back in their direction, and otherwise just in and out in the blink of an eye.
Wow. Well, that's one way to turn your fortunes around. Just take the gun out of the top fragger of F4Q and give it to yourself. Heck of a play by Lau. Wow. That takes some guts, some courage, some speed, some tenacity, and he had it all. Well done.
A couple of Jets try that play in the past here on this map throughout the tournament, and more often than not, they've gotten punished. But here, this time around, Lau just manages to make it happen. Extremely well done by him. As Efina's just keeping eyes on that A long. Hyeoni just barely out of line of sight of the camera, so they haven't spotted him. Several moved up into garage. Looks like they're going to be hopping up the back. Just cut in the B site. And oh boy, Lau, despite having that weapon, it's going to get cut down. Just look at the opposite way. FiveK turns around, manages to just dome Perry. Great look for them, and now they have to try to get through Suggest. He'll spray down two. Finds Zunba, finds FiveK, but as he tries to go for the flashpoint, Esperanza will come out. We'll go ahead, knock him to the ground. But this does result in a 2v2. Spike will be planted around the backside of the box. It's interrupted. Now Spike carrier going to be killed, and Hyeoni just needs to try to play this out patiently.
10 seconds left.
And show some nice accuracy in the end. Covered, it's planted. Efina. Can he make it happen? 45 HP. Headshot would kill him.
That's round for most teams if they're able to do that.
Oh, when this cloudburst goes down, Bunny's ready for it. Gets the shot onto Hyeoni. We haven't necessarily seen that Lau's right around the corner, but now they certainly know about it. He's going to be, dazed up completely. Makes it such an easy kill. Falling right into their trap. Sets up for the Cypher ult as well. So go ahead. Your ult after revealing everybody's location. Now they can assess where they want to take the spike. They'll be like, okay, it's just going to be solo over at the C site yet again. So let's look to move into garage.
Go where this alarm bot is, or the nano swim, excuse me, on the other side of that door. Kind of tucked in there, so maybe if Solo could find a good time off this turret, might be able to get a little bit of damage. Yep.
Yep. Doesn't actually hit anybody. They pull away from it fast enough. FiveK making his way over on the side. Suggest hasn't spotted him. No, but FiveK spotted. Suggest gets the kill through the box. Now just looks to play safe. The rest of the team making their way over towards A. The timing is absolutely beautiful for FiveK. Peri right on the side as he continues to stare over towards short. And Solo, well, hug your turret. Hope that you live.
Planted.
I mean, yeah,
walk
just
it down.
the NUTURN, their early aggression just gets sniffed out very well. Nice Solo, well, okay, gonna get Zumba. That's one. Four
Here
more to
goes the
go.
hunting party. Unleash the hounds.
Unleash the bunny.
Oop. Okay, now.
Scott, well for them yesterday. I'd still rather see the Rays be pulled out.
Oh, really good delay there from Solo. Pushes out as soon as he shifts the spray over towards the turret. Can't transfer it back down. This only gets a little bit of damage onto the enemy killjoy, so Solo's gonna be okay for now. That being said, though, B site, plants coming through. Couple people pushed in through the link. They try to go in off the back of the stun, but Esperanza, while dazed out, still manages to find Peri. Buddy now going to be going on the snipe to get the spot out onto one. Hyeoni somehow eluding all of the bullets, even though he didn't even know where they're coming from. And Esperanza will get both as they try to enter through the nebula. 3 kills for him as Solo is just trying to get out of the garage.
Last player
Goes for the
standing.
peek, takes quite a bit of damage, and zunba will finish him off. Seems like this to have as dominant performance on Haven as they did the last time out. Just a reminder, was 13-4 the score line, the only time that these two teams have played this map against each other. Solo, warning, clears the dart. Right next to Bunny. He pushes, he gets him with a knife in the skull. What? Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Even if they lose the round, it's all worth it just to see that occur. Peri will go ahead, spots Esperanza, but not before Suggest will fall. FiveK gets rid of Solo. The Seekers now unleashed, looking for their targets. Peri on the side, zunba will strike him down. Hyeoni gets off the spike in time. Clears out the Seekers, comes pushing in, and Efina, he's trying to pre-fire the spike. He's not prepared, and Hyeoni, he will close up on 3. Still has, so we'll end up having to either back off or just continue holding just in case somebody decides to push through. Peri playing back over towards the C link. Who's gonna try to move in now, but Esperanza's just got some nasty flicks.
Dude, he is turned up. That is just insane what he's doing. Solo's gonna try to push through the smokes. He's gonna get one, no more. Bunny right clicks him.
Yeah, so just take it down. Solo does find FiveK, but Bunny trades it back. Now it's just allow. See if he could do anything here for the last round. The answer is gonna be nope. Catch Hyeoni there for just a moment. Send out the Trailblazer. Guesstimate where the bullets came from, but won't see how many people have moved up on this side. Zunba finds that kill. Does fall rather low, and Suggest will get a nice headshot shutting down Esperanza. And right now, that's about the highest value you could possibly get with a Sheriff shot.
Yeah, I mean, it suggests, again, a guy who's just, he's keen to just try to pop heads. The Sheriff's a good gun for him to do so. One kill away from getting that Rolling Thunder again. Let's see if he can find one more and maybe do something about this B-site plant.
Get Bunny. An advantage here for NUTURN. Heals coming out. Trying to top them up. He's waiting out this lockdown. Efina gets a loud, throws the hat, but then it's going to be locked down. And here's the cleanup. It's just throwing everything in the kitchen sink at him. It's the last round of the half. They get the stun, but oh man, how crazy would it be if he actually manages to come back in here and clutch it? They hold it to half. He's rounding the corner. They got the double fire lined up. They will be able to clean him up. And that will be a 4th round. Blind will hit. Bunny gets himself tucked away in the back of long, and he'll find Hyeoni. Nice opening fire. No longer a healer here on the side of the but allow. Oof. Getting some revenge. Picks up one, but now they want to inch back away from this position. Spike still dropped in a neutral location, just south side of mid-window. Can tool around, look for a little bit more info before they fully decide where they want to go. But with the pickup, this might just end up resulting in a delayed fast push here onto the B site. That trap wire could catch them off guard potentially if it's just going to be a tailwind in. Seems like it's not going to be the case, and they will go ahead and clear it out after he gets spotted. Blind connects. Area on the side, and yeah, actually everybody's just going to pull away from B. Shifting now back over to the rotations as Zunba gets situated at the back of C. Out dashes in. back around the right-hand side. Solo gonna find 5K, but Zunba gets 2, he gets 3! Peri allow and suggest all go down. Efina clean. 5K just staying glued to the wall. Wants to just go ahead and keep this position completely and utterly a secret.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what NUTURN's going to be able to dial up here. Short A is open.
Yep.
Well,
there you go. The patience pays off. Nice kill. That was the highest caliber pistol that they had now taken out. No one is realistically going to be able to recover that. Lau makes his way through window. Everybody else now moving into a lobby. Storming down through the sewer. Dart spots one, goes for a quick bounce on that shock dart. Yeah, does parry for just a little bit. Try to get some follow-up damage in. Esperanza finds Allow. He's looking to make a hard entrance there onto the site from long. Cannot do it. I mean, NUTURN, they're just ping-ponging around the map now.
This has to go right away. They don't have too much time to mess around with this. If Efina kills one and can delay a little bit, it's over.
Move up. Here's the plant. He pushes in. He's got it. They have a couple seconds to try to retrieve this and get the spike planted, but now they have to stick it. Dart's going to come out. Hyeoni going to be gratefully full HP. Gets it planted, but now he's got none to speak of. It's just him and Suggest. He will manage to find one. Esperanza gets in on top, cleans it up. 3 more kills for him. He's just been on an absolute tear.
What is going on with F4Q today? Goodness. This is the fastest I think I've ever seen them play.
Use the aftershock just to make sure that they don't have the likes of Bunny lurking in behind the stack. They do not. Esperanza.
Disgusting.
Oh my God.
He just disgusting.
Continues to excel. Blind not going to find anybody, but man, what an opening kill. Just the insta-dink into the spray down. It's not a death that NUTURN can afford to have.
It's just F4Q. Just I think again I go back to that match yesterday, and at the end of it, FiveK said that when he clutched that match out against GE, he said to himself, "I can do it." He said, "How suita," which in Korean means "I can do it." And this seems to be their MO, man. They just are not giving up today. They look even better than that.
Well, speaking of 5K, he can't do it this time.
Sorry, I cursed him. Might be.
He will get popped in the head. He was upset at your pronunciation. He decided to.
I think I said it pretty good.
Nah, it was totally fine. They go in, they tap the spike, gravity well to pull him off, and that suggests a nice headshot. They continue to try to pull off this post-plant defense. Efina finding Allow, the push up from Bunny. He dashes to the side. Solo, he thought that he exited back into P. He has not. Perry's pushing in, but he cannot stop.
Gracious, F4Q looks good right now.
Oh man, they absolutely do. Bunny now just set up center of the site with the operator. He'll make that first shot, let him know that he's there. Tries to make it out, will still get stunned up, but Esperanza finds Allow again. He's one of the first ones to go down. That being said, Solo and Suggest managed to push in. 5 can get rid of Esperanza. Cosmic Divide gonna be committed here. So cutting off all vision, and we'll see the clear out there on that Nano Swarm. Turret set up. Solo trying to gain any audio from the far side of the wall. See what cues he can find as Efina goes on this lurk. Doesn't have to worry about the turret. Checks right. Wall goes away. Spots one, spots two. Oh, the control there from Efina. Absolutely beautiful. It's a neural theft off as well. I'll see one down in short. Solo. 5 HP in a dream. Cleans up. Zunba cleans up Efina. Bunny. So very low. Will not.
That's map.
Absolutely. Lau again. Gonna be caught. Solo trying to get the shots there, but it seems like they might not know that Zumba's just tucked away behind the box.
I think Soul is about to find out.
Yes, he is. Get the headshot. Hyeoni will manage to turn it around and get that elimination, but the damage has already been dealt. Hyeoni now down to 5 HP as this Hunter's Fury goes hunting for him. Won't manage to make it connect for the final blow, but it feels like it already has. 3 members alive, one of them hanging on by a thread. NUTURN. They need to win out this round and then 5 more after just to take us into overtime, let alone win the map.
It's going to be very, very, very difficult. You can see that, F4Q is pretty well spread around the map. They've got 2 on A. So that's typically the most likely site for teams to try to push into one way or another. It's, generally A, pretty easy to defend compared to some post-plant. Peri, Hyeoni.
30 seconds left.
Oh boy. I mean, Hyeoni, again, Skies can't heal themselves. Suggest has a lot of utility though. So there's potential here for NUTURN.
There's a bit of it. Hyeoni, though, he's going to fall. Funny, if you wanted to, I thought he was going to maybe push down, try to get that weapon, but in fact, he will go down. Peri finds that elimination. Suggest gets FiveK dropping out of heaven. Esperanza cleaned up. Now it's all on Efina. Let's see if he could do anything. Was clutch in the last round. Creeping around. Wants to finish the kill. Doesn't even get that much damage down, actually.
You should
Seemed
run.
like he should have been able to really start tearing him apart, but...
Well, he didn't die.
No.
That's probably the better part of that.
That's true. There's certainly a positive here. A lockdown used as they make their way over into B. Completely unoccupied. First person is going to be Zunba over at the back of C site. Alley access, the link. Let's see how they can execute on this post plant. NUTURN, they need this to be perfect.
Ooh. That's a good start for F4Q. Get some information on what's going on. Know where they're at.
I don't think Peri had to fire. I think they actually cleared him from window, so they might not know that he is sat right here. Hyeoni throws the blind in the garage, just trying to keep everybody contained. The push comes through. He'll be good for one, but he's not necessarily predicting the other. Zunba does manage to make his way out there, but Suggest trades it back instantly. Keeps the advantage as FiveK will fall, and they have to abandon the spike. NUTURN. When they actually make the back happen, it would be monstrous if they could.
If poked off, Lau's got to be real careful coming around this corner, and if it's dry, it's not good. Very good.
Turns around just at the wrong moment. Peri gets in behind him. The timing is just absolutely brutal here for F4Q. Couple decent bounces here on the shock darts. Will send Solo down to 3 HP as he's just trying to get the spike planted on the floor. Suggest, however, now finds Esperanza. Efina will fall down, and FiveK in such a rough spot. Be good for one. Can he be good for more? Finishes off Solo. Gets a decent bit of damage in onto Peri over towards short. Being able to clutch this out despite how well he did yesterday versus GE, I think this might be too much of an ask. I mean, even if he jumps out the window, unless he lands in the boxes, he's going to end up finishing himself off. He's not going to be able to get anything else. Allow finishes him, and NUTURN continue to run it back.
No way. No way. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This run is just crazy. It just felt like in so many aspects of the game that F4Q had this. I mean, they were faster, they were more accurate, they were smarter, everything. Everything was going their way, and somehow, some way, Solo has NUTURN back in this, and it's guns across the board. Now it's all squared up. There is going to be the operator for Bunny and Allow, so is there going to be a duel somewhere? But like I said, a lot of times you see Jets on B with the operator. That's where Bunny is going to be to start this. And again, they're getting aggressive early. Recon dart spots Allow, but nobody's down there this time, so not much going to be done off of it.
Massive rotation over towards B. You know that NUTURN, when they don't really garner any information over towards A, they like to shift away from the spike site. So they try to cover off mid a little bit.
I like this setup.
Trailblazer, I don't know if that's spotted. Might not have been close enough to FiveK to see him, and he didn't shoot it down.
I like this setup here for F4Q. They've got a lot of utility kind of in good spots to make sure that, if anything happens, no matter where this hit comes through, they've got some answers. And those trap wires, look at where they're at. They're a little bit off of kind of the normal spots you'd see trap wires over there. So you're kind of expecting Allow to go over to the right when he tries to come in at A potentially. It looks like it might be coming through short with this lockdown.
30 seconds left.
All right. Lockdown used. Seeker's moving out towards window. Will get cleared off, and it's going to be another execution onto B, so they want to try to get this post plan taken care of. Solo and Esperanza much closer together than they might have anticipated. Bunny will find one for Peri, trades it back. Blind's coming in now though, and F4Q, they might just have their moment. Zunba and Efina both find one of the defuses coming in. Somebody's going to have to stop this, and it's going to have to be Allow. He's playing the closest. spans out all of his knives, but doesn't find anything. They've already pulled up and they line up. He finds Esperanza, he finds Efina, and just like that, it's a 2v2. Zunba pushes into the smoke, now it dissipates back. Allow still tucked away here in the cubby. Backed up by Solo, who's playing down towards Garage. Allow gets the shot onto Zunba, and they might just have made this happen, but no! FiveK! He shuts them down! He gets both of the kills! It's so